This is Jonas and Hannah. Jonas is German and Hannah is Israeli. They are married. Yesterday, they had a fight. Hannah is a biochemist and Jonas works in IT. Jonas and Hannah have 3 kids and take turns leaving work early to pick them up. Since Hannah tends to come home late, Jonas cooks dinner most days, which he does not like, due to the fact that he believes Hannah should do the cooking, as is done in German culture. Hannah does not have the same point of view as Jonas. In Israel, the wife and husband work together to make each other's schedules work. Jonas and Hannah were not aware of this cultural difference, and have gotten into fights over who should cook, as well as Hannah's job, since she cannot perform the duties that Jonas expects of her. This led to Jonas telling Hannah she needed to choose between her family and her career. Hannah could not understand the problem, and Jonas did not understand why this was a problem. Based on this example, I wanted to further explore how your culture's definition of happiness affects your relationships. Every culture has their own definition of happiness. For example, in Mandarin, the word happiness can mean things such as a good mood, a happy death, or having a happy life. Every culture also perceives happiness differently. According to a blog post on Psychology Today by Mariana Pogo-Sayan, an intercultural consultant specializing in the psychology of cross-cultural transitions, in the United States, happiness is associated with positive events and is an undeniable human right, while in Japan, when asked to describe happiness, they alluded to social harmony, the transient nature of happiness, and happiness's socially disruptive consequences. Based off of how happiness is defined and perceived, does your culture's definition of happiness affect your relationships? There is no definite answer to this question. If following your culture's customs and beliefs makes you happy, then your relationships may be affected. Just like Jonas, you could be unhappy because your partner does not follow these customs. One solution, whether it is between friends, your spouse, or coworkers, is to acknowledge each other's cultural differences and share each other's culture so you can better work together. Taking time to understand someone's culture can help you better understand how that person thinks and why that person behaves in a certain way. With this knowledge, building stronger relationships with others becomes easier and can reduce a lot of stress you feel, since you understand a person and don't feel challenged, confused, or annoyed by their behavior. Hannah and Jonas' story is based off of the information I learned from A Different Reason, How Israeli Scientists Think About Careers and Family Life by Yair, an associate professor and the chair of the Department of Sociology and Anthropology at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Thank you for listening, and I hope your relationships will improve.